on the curb near you. If it's beef, I'll be capping on the curb near you. 1 point like a marksman. On the points in your clock, I hit the bullseye like darts. Son, a war with the roadside G's. You know when I start, when I work every nigga in your crew till I reach to the last one.
And murder him too. What go on, everyone?
Yes, my people. Yes, my people. We're here, another episode of Free Smoke.
It's episode...
What?
12.
Episode 12 today, man.
Yeah, understand.
Special guest in the building, man.
Millie man, a street legend, you know. A forefather in the street rap shit as well, you know. One of the members of Roadside G's.
Who we got in the building, man?
We got Elmz, you know.
From RSGs.
Come on, man.
Big up Elms, man.
Come on, man.
Thank you for having me, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man. If you don't know, I'm Big Jabba Jones from the south side. The people them's champ, never self-proclaimed. People them gave me that name. I'm with the realest host.
You know already, man. Millie Wayne, you know what I'm saying, man. You know what it is, bro, man.
Free smoke. Elmz, what's going on, man?
I'm here, man. Just happy to
Come
be
on,
here,
man. Thank you for being there, man.
No problem, bro. Come on,
man.
Yeah, still.
No, we needed you still. We needed you. Big up the rest of the members.
Yeah, they couldn't make it today. Don't watch nothing.
Is what it is.
They got the man them, though. Fully.
Come on, man. Elmz, what? So tell everyone that doesn't know who Roadside is, because it's not just you, it's a collective. It's not just a group, it's a collective. So please explain to them your background and your origin and where you come from.
Roadside is a collective, just from the end still, mainly from Brixton. All of us from Brixton.
Mm-hmm.
We started off, before that anyway, we was like Two Dark Crew or something.
Okay.
Like that, it was like a little garagey kind of vibe.
So you started off with garage
Is that who you lot were before? Two Dark Crew? Yeah, I remember you lot. Yeah.
On Bayside FM.
Yeah, I remember. He was going in, man. He was going in, yeah.
It's crazy. That's how it started, but man never took it serious, innit?
Okay.
Like, man was just doing it for fun, like just playing with flows and all that. But then I think, the baseline man tried to swindle man still. So what it is, man left off of that. And then the Godfather man called him from the south side, Smiley.
Yeah.
He said, "Raw, can we do a
big up?"
Yeah, that Roadside, he just come with the name. I was like, yeah, that's man a minute. Like, obviously, man's from the road, it's this side of things. Like, yeah, so.
Was Two Darks, was that name to do with the radio station why you left it?
That was, Two Dark Crew was me, Smiley, Gideon, Bex. Diggers came in kind of later down the line, and then that was the end of it. But that was the main ones then. And the thing is, it was kind of harder then because we was on a, how can I put it? Like, baseline was more of like a bashment R&B kind of station.
And what was you lot doing on there?
We was spitting like on garage, like what it was, all them little So Solid beats and all them things them days.
Okay.
Man was spitting on that. And we had a show every Thursday with...
Would you say what So Solid done inspired you?
Yeah, definitely.
1,000,000%.
100%. Yeah. They're from South. Right. And the thing is, they're from they're from Battersea, innit?
Yeah,
so obviously, they're from Battersea. So what is it? It's like us, they're from like an estate kind of ends. And they were just doing their own thing, and it looked kind of independent for the main part of it, what they were doing. And I respected their hustle still. Their grind was nice.
Is there any others that inspired you to do it?
Well, them days there, So Solid made man start taking it serious from then in that field. But then I was just listening to Bear Bashment then, I'm not gonna lie to you. and Bear D-Block and that. But just to make man come on the scene properly, So Solid did bridge that for man still. Not gonna lie to you. Them days there, yeah.
Okay, so what made you form RSGs then as a collective with all the members? Whose idea was that, like, to pull all the people in?
It was me and Smiley. Well, Smiley was the main one because he come up to me and said, "Right, Roadside G's." And then we had a brethren Synergy them days, and Terra D was a DJ. So then obviously Smiley said, Smiley's been spitting. 'Cause even from before that, I used to love Smiley's bars as well. Even
Smiley's been cold.
Even him and Snakes one time must have had one little bubble language thing.
That's the first time I heard Smiley. Yeah, because Snakes was going in them times there as well. That's when I knew that Smiley was cold still. He's been cold.
And I was like, "Bro, what's that? What's he saying?"
And that proper for me Brixton language as well.
Yeah.
There's a Brixton language that when the real Brixton man them speak and Smiley speaks it well still. So
I'm telling you. So that alone, Smiley's always been a big inspiration to man as well. So he's had bars. So he said, yeah, can we do a Roadside G's thing? It sounds good. Let's get a couple of the man them. And it's just the man them who we used to roll with really, cause Diggers is from Angel Town, innit? So that's man's brother. He had bars. R-Dot's from my ends. Like,
were you all from the same part? Like for the viewers' purpose, I know. Like
Brixton. We're all from Brixton. Like we're all from Brixton, so it just made things a bit easier. We could link up every day, sit in each other's houses, write lyrics. That's how it was really, and it just went from there. We just took it to another level.
So when you left, what's it called, the Too Dark, the radio station and all that, you started RSGs.
Yeah.
Did you go to another radio station?
Yeah, not straight away. We just spitting at first, but then we went to On Top FM. That was every Thursday, 10 till 12. I never forget that.
And that was RSG set.
That was Roadside.
Roadside.
Like, big up Suey, because he used to run that station.
But big up On Top.
Do you know what's mad as well? Because I knew Suey. Like, it's nuts. No one ever know this. It's nuts. I knew Suey from when I was like 11, 12. Yeah. And my mum taught me to one little dancing thing. I could dance a little. I had a little dance move, little popping thing. Hold
on. I don't know why a man shaking their head. Did that a man say not too long ago that man used to do breakdancing like crazy legs and that?
So obviously, man had a little talent with the breakdancing thing and little dancing.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, fam.
Come on, family. So
come on, fam.
Was you in a dance group?
Nah, I went in a group.
Nah, you had to get the piss over there.
Obviously, my mum knew someone that knew Suey's mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Suey's mum was having some, but it turned into a calypso dance thing. I was like, calypso. But it's like I was the king and we was doing some big calypso dancing with bare gallant. But this was on Hammersmith Palais on the stage from a young age.
Business. So basically,
it was Ram.
Basically, you was getting a taste of performing at a young
age.
From young.
Yeah.
So I'm saying we took it serious. We had to go and meet up every weekend, practice, rehearse our routine.
Gave you structure.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So from then, me and Sui just built a good relationship. So when I phoned him and I said, Rod, boom, because I got the link, I said, yo, you know what? Man's got Roadside G's, you know. Yeah. You want to come on your station? And them days there, for South, it was NAA. NAA? Yeah. Big Nasty.
Big Nasty.
And Solo, Young. Yeah.
Well, it was,
remember them,
it's
man.
Teflon, but back then he was Young One.
Young One,
You understand?
So they were running things on that station.
So who were the members in RSGs? All the members?
Smiley, me, Elmz ST, R.A., Dan Diggers, Alan B. Then you got the DJs, we got Kaiser, Flinty, and Gumbo.
Okay, so what's going on with Alan B? Because I used to like him, man.
Alan B, he's about, he's doing his thing,
Still doing music?
Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's got a MILF, it's called MILF. Music is the fragrance. That's his thing now.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the day, he was going in still. I swear he had a work rate.
Work rate was crazy.
It was crazy, innit? Yeah, he was going ham back in the day.
He come late into Roadside because he had his own crew in Angel Town.
Okay. Oh, is that where he's from town?
Yeah, he's from town as well.
Okay.
So he was Diggers' dog, you get me? So, but when we was going to raves, Judge used to have a couple of raves back then, him and Inch, and man used to hit the mic and it was like Ribs and Bigs. Them days, all Ribs and Bigs, that was their little thing. And then Alan B was there, but he was the young G. I was like, bro, this shit is mad. His energy, his whole energy, when you see him, you just know that, right?
Yeah, that's why I used to like. Yeah, the energy. He was alright.
He's gonna go places. So man just reached out to Diggers like, yo, pattern that, man. Come on.
So how did you feel like being like a South crew doing grime? How did you feel you was accepted? Because that was something that was seen that the East one's done.
All right.
Was you accepted by the East lot?
At first, we wasn't. Not lying. Because they always thought like we're just copying them.
Yeah.
But our style of grime was totally different from their thing. Their thing was, I'm not saying it was gimmicky, but they would just say, oh, your mum this and your da-da-da-da, and little things like that. But we were just telling you day-to-day shit like rap basically on grime. Rap on grime. That's how it was. Yeah, that's how it was. Like basically, we're just telling you day-to-day life.
Would you say flow. Like their ones were more like catchy, gimmicky rhymes, but you lot most probably came with a more structured, more like a rapping kind of format on the grime.
Yeah. That's what it was. It's just like a faster tempo than rap. Because I've liked rap, but I never used to like rapping. I don't know what it was. It's like, rah, this is kind of slow for me. I don't know, because I used to listen to Jungle and I'm listening to like Cartel them days and like all these man, Mavado. Remember they had a wicked clash going on then.
Yeah, no, of
Mavado and
course,
Cartel.
of course.
And I'm listening to them going, rah, they're skippy with it. But where we can do that. So I'm saying, rah, can we do it on the Grime thing? And then we started making our own beats. Gumbo and Kaiser, we just started to cook up in the lab, like properly, like just making our own beats, like forget spitting on them man's East beats. But there was a crew now.
What did you think he said to cut you? Do you think that at a time that's when it was needed, that the East beats, like you wasn't getting no beats from South?
We weren't getting no beats. Everyone's rapping.
Your
like,
whole production was coming from
like
East.
the man them's all rapping. Like obviously PDC was out then. You man was out. Remember? So I'm saying SMS. Like these are structures that they need to know, because obviously the man them set a platform where you can't just bring out a CD and it just looks dead, like it's just playing, and and there's no work, there's no, and the content and the amount of the different features that you lot was doing, was like, raw, we can do that in our thing, because Grime ain't really doing that. Like they're just spitting and clashing. So we want to do like an album, but how we spit in it.
So would you say that you lot, well, Kai's and Gumbo making the beats and that was the birth of Gangsta Grime?
That was it, fam. Like Gangsta Grime. Kaiser just had the trap with the grime sound. And we fling a little yard essence in there as well. And that was it. Like, and we used to put in our little 2 pence here and there. But when we heard their beats, it was more comfortable to rap on, because I always thought, like, when I'm spitting on the East beats, it's not connecting with man's bars as much.
So why would you think, like, you didn't say, like, reach the heights of, like, you know, like, you never done sets like, say, like Pay As You Go, Heartless Crew, and all these sort of a Roll Deep. Why do you think you didn't reach those sort of heights?
Well, for one, man got blackballed. Like, they tried to pop man down. We was on Channel U and MTV Bass then. Yeah, Bass. We was like, we started off 5th when we brought out Can't Come to the Roadside. And then Get That Dough.
Big tune.
Get That Dough as well.
Tune.
And then we went to, every day we were stepping up more and more. And then we got to like number 2. Can't Come to the Roadside. But then, what they called? Dappy and Talisa and that. What they called again? N-Dubs. It was us and them, you know, because they never bust yet.
Okay.
And they was number 1. We was 2nd. So I was like, raw, if we get...
What was that in the charts on
in the
MTV
charts?
Bass?
Yeah, that was in the charts. I was like, raw, this is like, we're popping now. Like, it's going off. Gee, imagine this now, the next couple days, man's looking for our video. Like, they just took it off. I was like, wow, why are they taking it off for? And then we got like some letter, because we had a manager then still, and then we had some letter saying, in the video, there's continuing cases, like we had a couple yellow signs, like murder and like what was in Brixton. And we're in gang related, we're gang violence and all this shit. So I was like, rah, we're trying to get out of the hood. And they're trying to pop man down. So they took off our video off there. We used to go Dairies in Brixton next to, it used to be that the back where Red Records used to be.
Yeah, no, they ain't cheap, man.
Come on, family, man. I'm telling you, and man,
is that where you recorded those tracks there?
Yeah, the whole album.
Yeah, no, you have to. When you're putting out quality, you have to be going to the Dairy.
For those who don't know, what album was that?
Gangsta Grime.
Gangsta Grime. And
is that the only RSG album you've done?
No, we done Curb on Smash, the first one.
Yeah.
That was hard. That was the one we done. We had Countdown, the Countdown rhythm. That was some Northwoods. One of them is dead still, rest in peace though. E Busman on that. And I think that kind of gave us a platform as well to make everyone know, raw, in South, they're really doing things, because these youths are from Northwest and they done that Countdown rhythm. And they gave it to us, so we just done our own individual freestyles on it. Like, we never just done it as a collective on one, all of us on one. We'd all done our own one, so it was like 6, 7 in a row.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So the DJs, it was mad, because we're on...
All individually had your own one.
Yeah, we had our own one.
Yeah, that's how you
do
it.
And what was mad, like, we're on every Thursday, 10 till 12 on top. But all the DJs every day were playing the Countdown. So it just made us get more of an exposure. Like,
listen,
it helped man a lot still, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You lot was on every DVD. You lot, the way how you lot so consistent, it was mad. You had you was on every DVD. The sets on top. Even the Halloween set special that you had on One Extra, that was mad.
Cameo.
That was mad. We used to, listen, me and my friends from secondary school used to run on. Press pause on the recorder, fam. And let that record, fam.
And Logan Summer. Logan. Big up Logan. Like, Logan.
You used to support, Logan.
Fully, 100%.
With the grime scene, I wouldn't really know, because remember, we had the rap in it.
The rap
and that's
thing,
what was one of my questions. Like, you lot kind of started at the birth of the rap scene then as well, wasn't it? So how did you lot see it? Like, you know, like the rap side, we sort like Grime, Niki, Youths or whatever.
Yeah.
But you lot never got that. But how did you feel that, like, people thought that? Like,
some people would think that, but the man them knew, man, innit?
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, obviously, we was always getting tired of, like, PDC most of the time. But big up Judge as well, cause the first CD we done, we burned it in his yard. Like, he had the burner, everything.
Burners,
Like, he told man how to pattern up. So man was like, raw, yeah, man done it there.
What was that, the blue one?
Curb on Smash.
The blue one, I think you might have told him how to get that. Yeah, you put Bearman onto that.
Yeah, come on, family, man.
No, but that's how we do this thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
like,
that's how you do
burn
it.
our CDs in his yard, like.
Yeah.
And then we knew in it. The Rolls knew who man was individually, not just as me, Smiley or whatever. Man knew man individually.
Some different Grime artists is here.
Yeah.
Different thing. Like, don't play with man. Like, obviously that's in the past now, but then,
of course,
then man was active, fully active.
You lot was at your prime, you lot was
Yeah, fully active. And the thing is, man was hustlers as
You know,
well.
like what you're saying, most probably us being rappers, we didn't really most probably believe the Grime lyrics of that, but with you lot now, we're believing that
it's
because
believable.
we know anyway. Man's
Yeah.
from, you know what I'm saying, the same place, and that's what it is, but it's just a different format of music, that's all.
Even we didn't believe most of the other youths that were rapping. Like,
Of
like
course,
bars
yeah,
and
no,
grime
a million percent, bro.
Because they were doing too much things, and man's like, bro, man's out here. Like, man don't really see you lot doing all these things. Like,
So what was you lot's first studio session like? Like,
studio session.
not radio, studio, like you're in the studio now, making tracks, because before you're just playing instrumentals and going ham,
Do you know what's
bananas.
mad? Do you know what's mad? Man used to go Kaiser's house. Yeah, this is real talk. That man had like an earpiece. You know the little single earpiece. That
With
was
the little mic on the
that was
side.
that was the
Don't
mic.
tell me you was rapping through that,
Blue
man.
tack,
that's-
finger on the wall, straight
Listen.
away. Yeah, don't play with man.
Yeah.
And then he's
Yeah.
making
That's
the
old school.
He's making the beats. It never sounded as great, but to us then it sounded clean. It was,
Yeah,
you
cool.
could hear what man's saying.
What was that? Fruity Loops.
Gee, I don't even think it was Fruity Loops, you know. I don't even know. I'm not even good on that side. But all I know is, yeah, G, it was mad. Like, and the thing is, we never used to mix it down perfect then, record it, clean it up a bit, get it to the DJs, and then spinning it on radio like that. And it was just weird, but because we were like spitting with each other like, in the ends, like on the block, man just spitting like in a circle or whatever. It came kind of natural. It wasn't, obviously we had little things we had to brush up on, but when you listen back to your tracks, when you go home and you say, right, I could have done that better. That's how it was still. Like, it was exciting though, man. You just wanted to just do it all the time.
Yeah, that's nuts still.
Mad still, family. Trust me.
That's good though.
Yeah, Roadside, man. Man came a long way, bro, man. I'm telling you.
How was it for those that didn't see the vision in the grime, gangster grime? How was it for those who didn't see the vision? How did they react after you started seeing progression with Get That Dough and
Yeah, man was getting love from places we didn't expect it. Like, for example, we got on Sidewinder. That's a big grime
I remember
platform.
still, yeah.
Sidewinder, they had the biggest raves. If it was Esky Boy or that's Wiley's thing, but then we had Sidewinder was where they had crews from everywhere in England, Birmingham, Midlands, like everywhere. And we got on there, and they hollered at man, like, bro, man's on there, you know? Like, we're on there, and it was like a tape pack. It's like probably like a 12-pack thing all together.
How after are you lot from like, say like Roll Deep?
After them still,
Like how many years?
a couple years after them, man. Good
Not
couple
too
years.
far.
Not too far. Not too far, but a couple years, because they were big. By the time we was coming up, they were big. But Smiley knew all them Eastman, because this is the next thing. Big up Crazy Titch. He's in jail. He's in jail. He's the only man from over there, yeah, G.
Free him up.
He used to always phone Smiley like, raw, you lot come on my radio set. So we used to just do what we do best, like just run up on things. So we used to be in the whip, tuning what radio stations on in East, innit? Yeah, that's what we used to do. Sit in the car. Like, we need to get exposure. They're not respecting man's thing over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So man used to drive over there, wait in the whip.
To it.
Yeah, like listen, right, they're on that set. Boom, run in there, take the mic, spray. They're like, raw, they're not saying nothing, man, spitting, out there, listen to our next. Remember, there was so much stations then doing grime.
It's where when man was doing that, them not grabbed the mic or someone, innit?
No.
I think we had a show in
You lot
Luton.
told me this before.
We had a show in Luton.
Oh,
Oh my.
Yeah. It's the same sort of stuff that man was on, but I don't think that because remember that's how them man that came out in the beginning with the Grime track. Remember the track what was spinning on Chase and all that sort of stuff there.
Yeah, Chase.
Anytime or whatever it was called.
Yeah. And who spat that again?
Snakes, Smalls, and Shaq.
Yeah, true talk. Chase FM. I think they spun man one time as well, Chase.
Yeah, I mean, they used to be supporting.
Was it Jenny Francis?
I
don't think it was Jenny though.
Commander B or something.
It might have been Commander.
All of them with Choice,
man.
Choice FM played a big part of that thing still.
So as RSG had any like collabs with those sort of other artists from over east or even north? Like a Skepta or something. Did they reach out?
Now Wretch. We got a tune with Wretch. He's on Gangstagram.
Big.
Wretch is on there. Frisco.
Big up.
Who else? Nasty Jack, Hitman Hyper. I think Storm. What's his name? Stormin. He's dead as well. R.I.P. Yeah, he was on there. Man done a tune with them. Yeah, a couple man still. That was it though. I think
so even though as a collective, as a genre, Grime weren't really feeling you. There was some heavy hitters on that. That
was after though. Like when we started to run up on the stations.
Okay. What was your favourite set though?
I wouldn't even say they wouldn't be not feeding them. It's more like scared of they couldn't let them man there through, man. It's game over.
Yeah, it was peak still.
Man would take their shine. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I was trying to be politically correct, but fuck that, them niggas were scared.
Man would take their shine still. This is what it is.
It's game over. That man there was going in, bro. So that's what would have happened, bro, man. And you know, once the South takes the shine, it's gone for a while.
Crazy thing still.
All our lyrics.
You have to work hard to get that back still.
Yeah, our lyrics used to always feed off of each other's bar as well. Like, so it just flowed.
No word.
So the next MC, it's even harder for you to come in after, man.
See like that Gangstagram album, what did you do to sell it? Was you selling it via CDs? You pressed it up?
We pressed it up fresh, like print on the disc, everything.
So rap format.
Yeah, everything.
And selling the Grime CD.
Yeah, as we used to go stand up.
Has anyone ever received any CD like that from any Grime artists? Was it a mixtape format?
It's a mixtape format, but it's like an album. It's an album.
Was anyone doing that?
I think couple man was like JME and I swear Skepta's got one like that as well.
Yeah.
In a CD format it was. But for over this side, no one ever had a CD like that thing. And we done that from the first one, Curb on Smash. You know what I'm saying?
So who would you say is the best lyricist? RSG's your opinion, innit?
You have to big like yourself, innit? Well, obviously, you see what it is.
Yeah, now take yourself away. We're talking about the team.
The best lyricist. This is crazy now, Carl. Everyone's got their own like lane in it.
Yeah.
Lyrically, I think obviously Ardot's hard. Ardot's like he's effective with it. Like, you believe every line he says. Then there's technical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then there's technical with it,
and the Phantom,
bro, like some of the things he says, I'm like, how did you think of that? So I'm saying, I think he's most lyrical, in my opinion. Yeah, Smiley's more like he just comes in aggressive and just hits you straight. But,
yeah, it must have been competitive in there, like even the sessions and even to try like.
Come on, fam.
Was you look competitive, like? Making sure you wanted a harder verse than say R.A. or than Smiley
all the time. Like, man will phone man and say, right, hear this. Like, that bar's mad. Say nothing, I'll phone you in an hour. Like, let me phone you in an hour. Like, let me get back at you on that one there.
I remember being around a couple of the man them, and even in school, on the way to school, listening to the Sidewinders, listening to these sets, and man having a full-blown argument about who's cold. This is what made you lot cold as well, because you know, like NAA, you had a favourite in NAA.
Yeah.
But with Roadside, everyone was mad.
Everyone was mad.
Everyone was mad. So it's like, it was sick.
Yeah. The thing is, we're competing against each other, and we used to do that a lot anyway. Like, bar the rest of the crews, forget all the rest of the Grime crews. We used to compete with each other. Like, Smiley would say a bar, Diggers or Arda or Alan B would say a bar, and I'm like, bro, that bar's mad. Hear my one. Boom, same kind of flow, but different words and different, put my little twist to it. And that used to just make us get better and better. And then when we realised, when we was around other MCs, they weren't doing that. They probably weren't writing together as much as we used to, because we used to proper write together.
Like together.
Like we're all sitting down now.
And you all writing.
We got our pads. Like, this is the session.
That's
the thing on the beats. Yeah, we're going like, this is it now. We're writing. Because remember, we're on radio every Thursday. So we always had a thing like,
oh yeah, you gotta have fresh bars. Man.
Every week we need to come with at least 1 or 2 fresh bars.
Yeah, because you're not coming from that era there, so you're always gonna have to have like fresh bars and stuff like that. Yeah.
So obviously, but it trained man up so good, like it started to come natural. Like, like man don't have to read off their phones or none of these things, because man's just always practicing. What do you
think of that when you see people reading off the phones and stuff?
I just think it's mad, it's lazy still. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can, it's your bars, innit? If you want to learn something, you can learn it. Yeah. Like, you would go and learn another rap tune that's out there in America or something. You would learn it off the top of your head. Why can't you learn your own bars? And especially if you're going to be doing something live for the world to see. Show your talent. Don't be just there like, I could do that all day. Like, I've got bars on my phone that are unfinished and that's like, I'll just be here. But it just don't look, it just don't look good. It looks tacky, man.
What do you say? It doesn't look like you perfected your craft?
Your craft, yeah. Okay. It don't look like that. To me, anyway. I just think that if you know you're going to do something on air, take a 2 days out and just memorize it. Like, we're not stupid. Like, you can do that.
So what's the biggest like show or set you've done with RSGs?
Biggest show? I think it's, well, the shows, we've been on Kiss FM and like you said, the
Logan.
The DJ Cameo on One Extra. Okay, that was a mad thing.
Halloween set, that was mad.
That set was bad. That was one of the biggest sets. Like, the world heard it as well. Like,
well, enough people tuned in.
Like, bro.
Tuned in. Even after, like, everyone was like, yo, that set was mad.
Did you know about a whole school talking about it, bro? Man, getting mad in the registration about who showed it down the most for you.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm telling you.
So where did you get offers from like labels and stuff like that?
Not really. This is a thing, Carl. We were trying to do everything too independent. So what was doing, we're just burning our CDs and just getting the money back like that. A little invoice book, dark and cold, all these little things, and we just stacking like that. But by the time we got to that level where it was going to take the next step.
So wait a sec. You said dark and cold though. Why you was doing grime? Why would you sell your stuff in a rap shop?
No, but it worked though.
Did it work? Yeah.
Come on, family. Like, we was getting peas from that shop.
Yeah, getting peas.
Yeah, fully. It's facts.
But I know the reason why. You know what I'm saying? It's just for the viewers' purposes because that's like listening to. It's just bars, isn't it? It's like rap, but it's just the beat speeded up a little bit or the beat's different.
Yeah,
but
yes, sir.
It's rap. I get it, but it's to think why would you have done that? And I not even went to where's them shops that sell grime and stuff like that. I don't even know.
Then there weren't really none.
There weren't none.
It was just the record store, wasn't it? Big Apple.
Yeah, the record stores, isn't it, with a white label on it or something like that.
It's the record stores.
Yeah.
Dark and Cold was there was a good, and the thing is, a lot of artists used to go to that shop, so you can go there and buy a couple artists. Say, "Right, buy my CD."
So what do you?
That's how you pull up on them, yeah.
What do you think of the grime scene now? And is there a grime scene now? I don't even know if there
is, but it's. I think it's more like in country. When I say country, like out of London,
more Birmingham,
up them ends. It's more.
Okay. Liverpool, yeah.
Because you got a lot of grime artists now that do both, innit? Like they will jump on the grime thing and they will jump on the rap thing as well.
Jump on the rap thing, but a lot of the grime artists is like they're making it still, and that's when they do the transition and they start doing the rap thing. And but the grime scene now, because I was checking the other day, there's a couple of young G's doing it, but you just won't hear about it because we're not really listening to it. It's drowned out by the drill and the UK rap scene, innit? So
with you lot being, you know, the forefathers of gangster grime. Did you lot see anybody coming after you lot? Because to be honest, I don't really see no one from the grime. Like obviously there is grime artists that talk that stuff, but they know how to entwine it to what they need to entwine it. But you lot was just straight raw gutter with it.
After us, to be honest, I'm not sure. You know, I couldn't see that. After us, it's kind of like it died out in a way. South anyway, everyone started rapping. Even the man then was like, "Raw, you know what? The grime's not really accepting man as much."
Yeah, we know East has got some heavy hitters when it comes to this grime scene. So who was you feeling over there? Like your top 5 grime artists is over there.
I'm not gonna lie, Wiley was bad back then. Yeah. Well, Titch was one of my favorite, but he's from like I think he's more. Yeah, he's from
No,
East, isn't it?
Yeah, Crazy Titch.
Yeah,
is
Titch
East.
was one of my favorites.
What about his brother?
Saying
Duggs
dirty
was
dogs,
skip. He
you
was
know.
bad.
He was
He was
skippy
bad.
with it.
He wasn't one of my favorites though. I rather like Titch because Titch was more just straight with it. That was more my kind of thing. Like, but Duggs was bad still. But I like Titch. JME was bad back.
Yeah, come on.
as well. Hard with
Them two were my favourites back in the day still.
JME was hard.
What Crazy Titch used to tell you, I saw you that day. Your head should have got bust that day.
Hey,
He was very vocal with it and very straight to the point.
mad thing.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really listening to no Grime.
You weren't listening to it?
I was
I
I was in another world, man. I wasn't listening to no Grime at all.
It went from cassette players to CDs. When they got to CDs for us in school, fam, I had one brother, big up yourself, Addy. He used to go home, download from LimeWire, all the sets, all the Grime songs, even the ones that, like, we'll talk about On the Block, that song On the Block from the guys, what's his name? Nux and all the other E-shoots. They were like the youngest from the East Side. Like, they were going in, Countdown Rhythm, Airs and Jammer and all these songs were getting played. So it was, it was big still.
Yeah, you man was out the loop with the grind thing.
Yeah,
still.
no, totally, man.
Nah, a lot of the man was like that. Even the man that man roll with.
Yeah.
It's like, they don't listen to it.
I was mostly thinking.
I'm telling you.
I was mostly thinking, what are you guys doing, man?
Yeah,
At the
that's
time,
what
I was
I'm doing,
saying, right, you should jump on the rap
Yeah,
thing. But you were always cold though.
Yeah,
Like, no
that's what
one
I'm saying.
can. Yeah, totally cold, man. So,
Man had to stand out. It was like it was harder for man, innit? Because South
Nah,
was,
of course, yeah.
it's rap. Everyone was rapping. It was
And
the only
like
grind.
Grime was like an East London thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't really like South wasn't. Everyone wasn't doing that. You got people who could do that. Was doing that in school. Was you doing that in school? Like what made you even
No,
want
it
to
was
be?
clashing. It's a soundman thing in school.
Yeah.
And
What
I
made
used to-
you want to do music though?
Yeah.
I love music from long. Like I used to listen to Beanie Man and Bounty from way back. Bass Odyssey. All these Clash tapes. I used to have sound tapes on sound tapes. Yeah. But then my brethren Snapper, Mukta, he's my bro still. He said, "Raw jungle, listen to this." And he used to trick me. You're gonna hate that I said this, but it's facts. Like he used to come to my yard and like, "Right, here's my new bar." I'm like, "Raw, he's spitting bars, yeah." He had one like Friday Fever 9mm, got easy pumping for the speaker. I was like, "Raw, what? How you know about all these guns and these things?" But these times he's just writing the bars from what he heard, but it's helping him practice. So it was some you called X-Man and Herbs. They're cool. I don't know if you heard of them still. They were sick. They were like a Wiley and that, innit? After Skibby D and that, right? Even Skibby D, man, used to listen to and Shabba.
Oh, of course, man.
Like,
Yeah, man's really
Jungle.
into that shit.
That
there,
was
man.
the skippiness. I was like, yo, this is mad.
But you didn't do jungle though, innit?
I tried
You
it
never
still.
know jungle
that's
bars,
it.
innit?
Tried it.
I tried it. I had 1 or 2 jungle bars still. I had 1 or 2 still, but it was too fast for me. I was like, nah, this is long. So when the Garage came out, I liked it, but it was a bit too happy. Like, thought man was on. Then the Grime came out. I was like, yeah, this is more. This is more like it. Because I would like to rap, but I just thought I wasn't that good at rapping. That's how man them around me was good at rapping, innit? I didn't think I was good at that, to be honest. That was my personal thing. I didn't think I was a good rapper. But when it came to like skippy flows and that, I was like, yeah, I can work with this. This is me, fam.
So were
stuck with
you
it.
as an artist, would you say you base it more on the flows?
Now
Of content.
Content and flow. I tried to mix it, like have content.
What would
With
you say
flow.
in the beginning when you was doing the Grime, you had more flow?
Yeah, more flow.
But as time got on, you say you worked on the content with the flow.
Would you put punchlines in there as well?
All day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Like
early.
you lot, yeah.
From early.
With all the DVDs that you lot was on, what was your favourite one?
Which man done nothing, you know. I think Sticky Business man went in. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Sticky
Yeah, I remember
Business.
Stick. I'm still trying to find that, man. I need
Bro,
that
Hey,
again, man.
that was
Wherever
a
you
mad
are, put that
thing.
on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, I need-
Serious,
I
man.
need Sticky Business, man.
Hey, that was a mad thing. And the thing
That
is,
one,
yeah,
and for me, Streets Incarcerated as well.
and you know what's good about Sticky Business? Man had no warning. He just pulled up on man, boom, camera. I was
okay.
like, bro. It was a busy day. If you look at that footage then, it was because it was a peak time in life then still. So obviously one of my brethrens passed and that.
R.I.P.
Yeah, Ham and that. So I was just on the block. It's mad, fam. And he just pulled up on man. I was just there, puffer jackets, hoodies, gloves.
The full works.
He said, yeah, boom, spit. And the man just started flowing off of each other like we was on radio. But that's what it was like on Sticky Business. It was like it was on radio. It was one man done, boom, next, boom, boom. Straight after that.
So you was doing it like in little segments. You wasn't doing it all together.
He just pressed play and we just started spitting one after another, back to back, no stopping.
Yeah, now, do you think that, do you miss the element in the game? Do you think someone should bring it on like a YouTube kind of platform now, but the same kind of thing?
Yeah, man, it's good training as well. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's vibe as well.
Most artists they ain't trained for that. Like you said, they'll pull out their phone.
Most of these young artists don't even know about them.
Like, you see what it is? It's dangerous, card now, and it's easy to get into the habit. What it is, man will just go over the studio now, record your track, then you'll forget about it. You're trying to think about your next track.
Yes,
definitely. Trying to push it, you forget about it. So that when someone phones you to say, yeah, come and do a little live freestyle or something, you're like, raw.
You don't even remember the bars. You're all trying to read it.
You're all trying to read off your phone and that. Like,
I wonder if someone's come and done that on stage, man.
Oh, come on, they can't do that.
I wonder if someone's done that on stage. It's so brazen, just pulled out their phone and reading their bars.
You're a wicked man, fam. Because I know you wouldn't have said that unless you know, man, that's done that.
I don't know no one who's done that, man. That's what I said. I wonder if someone's done that.
But they don't even have to do that now, though, Carl. They play the track in the background. I've even done that sometimes now, but it's like it's a lazy thing. It's easy to get into that habit.
Because have the instrumental, man.
Yeah, have the instrumental.
Perform. You got to do that whole thing live.
Do you think it takes away from the whole live?
Yeah, because people want to come out and see you perform.
It's all about energy as well, bro.
Energy. But you're just spitting your bar, you can hear your voice and then the track in the background. It's just kind of like, it's mad still. But when you're waved and you're listening.
Have you done live shows and that?
Done a couple.
Not radio, live, like festivals or show or something like that.
We ain't done festivals. We've done a couple Grime events.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like the Sidewinder thing. Or we done Grime originals as well. It's not too long ago. We've done Grime originals. We've done a couple raves still. But then more time, if there's a rave, I would just pull up and just take the mic. I wasn't getting booked like that then because it's like the feds pop man down. When they locked man off the Channel U and bass, studios
who was that? Trident?
Man. Yeah, Trident. The bookings went down because we had bookings for days. All the Grime events that was going on was booked for them. And then all of a sudden they just tried to lock man off.
When did the Jakes tell them don't book this group?
Don't book them. Yeah, they're gang related. It's like it just messed up the whole momentum of everything. Like the man said, "Rod, man, don't want to go back to the road now. That it's long." Like, but I'm saying, nah, man got to keep at it.
No, you definitely got to keep at it.
I can't make the feds stop man's grind.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. And in some cases, they do it because man just stops at it, man. Man ain't got no motivation. So what do you think of the drill scene now? And the UK rap scene on a whole?
Now the scene's in a nice place.
Yeah, to where it was before.
Come on, man. From where it was before, like, remember, most of our fans then, we couldn't reach. We didn't know we had such and such fans in way out of England, even out of England or
international, because you was mashing up MySpace at one time.
We ain't sending CDs in the post and sending it out of the country and that. Now you can just stream. Every artist you like, you can find them. It's so easy.
So would you prefer the streaming to the CDs?
Well, the streaming it's two ways, isn't it? Like the hard copies are authentic. That's especially if you like an artist, and like you've got a collection of CDs. That's good, but in a sense, you can reach other fans now that you wouldn't have reached in the first place with the streaming. With the streams. And then it shows you what countries. So now you could all probably like, bro, I got such and such fans in Germany. I'm gonna do a show out there. You know you're gonna see a nice turnout. That's what I'm saying. Before we wouldn't have known that.
No, you won't know that.
We probably just guessed like, right, go out there and 10 people pull up. Like, it's mad. It's nuts. But in that sense, it's good. But I reckon I'll still do a hardback CD as well, just for a collection, like just to have that.
So this new scene now, who are you listening to? What artists are you liking?
Boy, do you know who I like? To be honest, I like OFB, Abracadabra, and that. Because they remind man of how man was
when he was coming up.
Yeah, they're all in the same ends. They've all got talent individually. Listen to them solo careers.
Yeah, and that's the thing about you, like you all talented individually as well. Yeah,
I like OFB. I listen to them hard still.
So what's everyone doing now? Is everyone bringing out music or is it done?
Nah. That's what it is now. Man, them obviously we brought out Roadman music not too long ago.
Who's that?
Done
Who brought
alright.
it out? Solo or the group?
Nah, Roadside. What's us?
Okay,
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. We didn't really promote it as much. We're just testing the waters. Car. What's his name? Kenny All Stars brought us on his show before he was on One Extra. He was on some next station. He gave us an interview.
Big up Kenny.
Yeah, and then went on there, shut that down. From there, it's like doors started opening again.
No,
I started getting calls in that and again. You get me, fam? So we done Roadman music, and we should have followed up straight away. But now, obviously, it's like fans are asking, they want to hear our individual talents, not just as a collective, as well.
Yeah.
So obviously, we might still come back together because we were chatting about it the other day. Like, raw, obviously, yeah, we're gonna
But
still.
you can do that because we're in the era of work now, so it's supposed to be collective, solos. That's the standard. It's feeding. Like how you said, it's the stream era. That's money. You've already built the name. You've already done the groundwork. So it's just for you lot to just feed them now, man. That's just all it is, man.
Didn't you put out a solo tape at one stage? Or
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on
that
Elm Street.
good.
I remember
that was mad. Still.
How was it being a solo artist then when you come from a big group?
It's weird at first still. It is. But at the same time, you can more express yourself.
Yeah.
Because remember, more time is we used to do like 5 man on one track. That's just a quick 16. You can't really express yourself how you want to.
Yeah.
And you might have an idea that 2 man might like and 3 man might not like. So then we just got to come to an agreement somewhere down the line and say, all right, we're going to dash that tune, put that on there. With your solo, you can just feel out what you like and experiment and do different things. Like certain little things like me now, like the man them always used to say, right, Elms, you got little melodies in that. I never used to see it. Like, nah, I ain't got no, I'm not trying to, I'm just thinking man wants me to sing. I'm not trying to sing.
Yeah, we heard it in that freestyle. You got melodies.
You see what I'm saying?
Flows of melodies, man.
I would say I'm not trying to sing.
So you see,
now I'll embrace it.
Yeah,
I'll embrace it now. And
because man would have laughed at you back in the day.
Yeah, like, what you
Because
doing?
you know what's so mad? They would laugh, but still listen to Max B. So it doesn't.
Come on, man. Man would laugh. Like, man's trying to sing.
Or at least that might have been the perception we had in our head.
Yeah. Because when you look back at it, look at Nate Dogg, fam.
He was hard.
He was cold, bro. He was a singer. He was a singer, kind of rapper-ish.
Yeah.
You understand?
So can we expect new music from you, solo music?
Yeah, I got a track just land still on Spotify now called Run Up.
Run Up.
I had to bring back the old Run Up thing. That was like one of my main bars that everyone knew in it. So I just revamped it. Put out a next.
And where
thing
can the
now.
people find that? Just Spotify or all the streams?
Spotify, Apple, all of that. Like it's everywhere still. I'm gonna do a video.
Wasn't you and Sims meant to do a tape?
I know it was meant to do a Freddie and Jason thing, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that would be good to hear, man. You lot should pattern that up and do that
Obviously,
shit,
I'm
man.
back, man. Jason, like it makes sense still. Like, yeah. Who done that again? Jada and Fabulous.
Jada
innit?
and Fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh,
They done the same name, yeah?
Yeah, no, Freddie versus Jason.
They did.
It was a big tape still.
It's a big tape. So man's got to pass that. I'm on that still. Right now, see what it is. There's certain little times in man's life, man's thinking, I'm gonna allow the music now. Like, they're not respecting man's thing. But then the fans always DM me, man, or
Yeah, man.
I'll just walk down the road and man will like, raw, Roadside. I'm thinking man's preying me. I'm like, raw. And the man's like, no, Elms, like, Roadside. Like, all right, cool. So it's the fans really that keep man alive, innit? So now I've just been on it because
That's why you got to feed them.
Trust me.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
on it
you
now
got to
still.
feed them,
It's the
man.
same thing I say to Bill. Like, bro, you lot
man's thinking
the first. Like,
man's thinking they're too old now.
Yeah, like,
nah, man,
man can't even think like that.
Nah,
man
no
can
way,
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you can't
obviously,
think like that,
You can't think like
definitely,
that. Like, man can still, we got fans, authentic fans that will still come out. If man put on a show today, there'll be a turnout. So I'm saying, but they just want to hear new stuff
As
from
well,
us.
yeah, definitely.
So
So we're saying we can definitely expect Roadside album then.
in
the future.
Yeah, definitely.
And more projects from you as well, definitely.
Yeah, more projects. I'm in the pipeline now still. They're loading.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Fully.
good.
The whole the man them can't need verses now. It's been overdue
Yeah, no, of
still.
course, that's there, man. That's there. So what was it like growing up in Brixton as a
As a young one.
yeah,
It's a young.
when you was a young one, man?
Well, it was all right still. What it was, like, I come from, it was just my mum in it, me and my mum in the house. But my mum was young when she had me. Like I said still, like my mum was kind of, I think she was like 18 when she had me. So we still lived in my grand's house. Call it the big yard. It's like, 3 stories up. So I come up in that house and it was all right. Like my upbringing was, I always had a close family unit around me. So I'm saying, but there's always like there was something missing. So I used to go outside and just do bare fuckery. So that's what it was. But coming up in Brixton, it was good, man.
Just a little jewel for the young ones. You see when you said there was something missing and then you used to go outside and do bare fuckery.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
I didn't find it.
It's a big
still.
question, you know.
I didn't find the missing piece. It's like it just made things worse.
Made things worse.
And you
just a
get
little
into
jewel I
different-
wanted to give to the
Yeah,
young
of
ones.
course.
You know what I'm saying? When they
Yeah.
think that
Nah,
like problems
pick them up still.
are happening at home. Yeah,
Nah,
they
it's
go
not
to
always
the
at home.
streets
Still.
and
I
let me
come
go.
from
You know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
home. Like,
Sometimes try stay at home and figure it out. You know what I'm
me.
saying? That's all I'm saying.
don't go out and think that the road's the answer, because it's not.
You could make crucial mistakes that set you back in life, and it's costly, man.
Yeah, it's
major way.
Facts. Especially like in Brixton, there was so much going on when I was younger. Like every road, everywhere you turn, there's like you could get into problems. If you didn't know that certain man, then he thinks everyone
That's
thought they
what
were
I
the baddest thing.
That's
like,
what I was saying. You lot ain't all from the same part of Brixton, though.
No, we're not. We're some
what
of
I
us from Loughborough, some from town.
How did you come
Tulsa.
together, man?
Because we're all going to the same like under 18s parties or youth club.
Did you go same primary schools and stuff?
Now me and Arda went Caldecott. That's Brixton now, where King's College Hospital is. That's the
And how was
heart.
that for you in there?
That was
Remember
calm.
it?
Yeah. That was. I was getting to look. Imagine this. I got suspended from primary school. Yeah, for defending my brethren blacks. Obviously, he had a little fight, and I didn't even touch the youth. I just grabbed him by his face, and then but the headmistress didn't like me, so she suspended me until further notice. My mum was kind of baffled. Like, what does she mean further notice? So let's wait and see how long this is going to be. I was at home for like nearly 3 months.
Wow.
In primary school. This is primary school.
Yeah, she tried to do you dirty
She done
still.
me dirty. I was at home for 3 months. My mum was like, what's going on? So we appealed it.
Did they kick you out?
They didn't kick me out. I got back in because she
Yeah,
they
that
done
must have
they
been
done a
against the
mistake.
law.
Yeah, because she should have just said she expelled me.
Yeah.
But she said until further notice in the letter. So I'm at home for 3 months, no schooling, nothing. Just at home getting home schooling. And then when I come back, she's like, oh, I thought I told you you're expelled. So my mum appealed. Yeah, and then we won the case. Boom, I got let back in, but I couldn't go into my year. So I had to go into the year above. It was mad still. So from primary school, it was peak. And then that's how I got into Tennyson's. Archbishop Tennyson's.
So from that primary school, you went to Tennyson's, yeah?
Yeah, I went to Tennyson's.
So you
still.
stayed one primary school, then one secondary school.
1 second. Yeah, I was smart with it still.
How was Tennyson's? Because that was an all boys school, innit?
Yeah, the only thing we never had no girl. That's the bad thing.
That's bare testosterone.
We say bear man used to bunk off school, he went to go to the girls' school.
Hey, bro, we come, you see us lot, like me, Sims, Bennett, like 1T, Gareth. There was a couple of men still. Like we had that was us lot. Like, of our year.
Yeah.
Bro, we used to read. We weren't just going like Charles or the Brooks round the corner or St. Martin's. We were going quay up Crystal Palace to get the plush things.
Wow.
What was the school called again? Harris.
Yeah, see,
That's it.
I remember the man them was adventurous.
They thought that
The man them was adventurous.
They thought that we was on holiday.
Real travellers, you know.
You see that?
You see, like when they say, like, well, for certain people, they ain't even got like a fly zone. They can't even travel. Like us, lot grew up without a fly zone. We
No
flew to
fly zone.
everyone's
Yeah,
end,
I
man.
was
We
good
just flew
everywhere,
over
man.
Everywhere.
Yeah. We just flew everywhere, bro, man. From young as well, bro, man.
But that's because you live good with people and you
That's
know
what
you
it
got
is.
heart. From when you got heart, you know how you
Yeah.
step. You don't, change your persona on how you step when you're in the ends or when you're even out of the ends.
School was nice, man. That's where most of my friends till this day, like from school, like Tennyson's.
Yeah,
Our school
yeah,
was
fact.
tiny as well. Our school was small.
Yeah, I remember I came there one time, man.
It was terrible.
I came there still. I think it was a
you go
little,
there
a
for,
little
bro?
fight. If I was a fight in the playground still.
I knew it was
Yeah,
that.
it gets
you know.
like that.
My school was round the corner.
What school you go?
Bailey's.
Ladies.
For you,
Yeah, they used to try and come round.
Yeah,
down
we had
there.
to come there and duff out the place still.
But we stopped
See,
there. Oh yeah, stop that.
Wait, Elmz said wrong. Elmz said you got tried and you was like, no, man, I have to come up there and talk about the place. Which one is it?
Hey,
Which
do you want
one?
me to give you a fun factor, yeah? Like true stories, Ruby. Man can co-side it. One time I'm in the playground, I'm in a lesson and I look out the window, bro. I saw some youths walking through our school. It's lucky it was Bennett, Ruby. Didn't we all come out, Bennett? We all came.
That's the man, bro. That man
Lucky it was
jumped out.
Bennett, Ruby.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying?
No,
That's,
listen.
yeah, when I went Bailey's, it wasn't, because we emerged, it was like 3rd to 5th, and that was the pack. So it wasn't no 5-man crew or 2. No,
Listen.
it was like a whole squad, bro. There's like 30 of us, bro.
You don't know about the streets if you didn't have
So
school
school
beef.
was fun still.
If you didn't have school beef, big man, like forget
Yeah,
it.
Bailey's it was friendly still. So we had to shut down the youth in Bailey's still. Remember, when
You say one of your dogs,
we nearly got kicked out. We done him dirty still.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Where was that?
your
That
dog?
wasn't at our premises, though, was it?
No, but he went mad because he comes to our school to fight one of the
Probably
men.
made that disclaimer, cuz.
Yeah,
He went mad. He went mad.
That wouldn't be on our watch,
He made the wrong move, man. He come to our school to fight someone.
By himself.
He went mad. Him and some
Yeah,
next
he-
one you, and then we came round hungry for it. Like, are you mad? You come to fight one of the men then?
That man thought he
That
was
was
he,
it.
man.
That was it. But
Yeah,
the link was still there though.
That's how it was. That was sick because you lot had some little terror dome. Do you remember?
Yeah,
When
the
we
fighting
came,
thing.
remember
the
we
square
came round
thing.
there and my brethren and the guy from your school was in the middle when they were fighting, the one-on-one.
Was it like a
Remember?
cage?
I was there that day.
Remember that day there, Joe?
Hold on.
I was there that
I was
day.
trying to jump in. I was
there
mad.
that day.
I was trying to give Ali my ping and that.
Yeah.
Right, take the ping on.
You know, when my man to
Licking him in
do
the
him still.
Ali was vicious.
That started from in the morning, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that started from in the Elmz, whatever his name is. Yeah, thumped the bogey out his nose, bro. Like he punched him. He punched him, and then all the snot flew out, bro.
Not the booger.
Man said, "No way, you gotta get your get back." So that's why we came up there, bro.
He
Man.
cheated. You know he cheated though.
Where?
I remember that fight clearly because he was like, I don't want to fight. To Aleem. Aleem looked round and he went, vroom.
He say sucker punch.
But Aleem's a real tribal
Yeah,
warrior. Them man
he's a
is real
soldier. He's
African
definitely
man.
he was down.
Got the orangeade.
Yeah.
Fizzy drink. Like, remember? Dashed
Hold
it
on,
his
what's he
face.
putting that on his face for?
His eye went up straight away.
Yeah,
After
soldier,
he knows
man.
some,
Soldier.
he knows some soldier remedies.
Nah,
Yeah, that was a soldier, man.
He was a problem for man in school, but he was on our team.
I don't know. Wait, why did you lot at school have a flipping cage like a dog?
Nah, it was outside.
It was
with the
outside.
back
It wasn't
shot
even the
thing.
cage. It was bricks, bro. And everyone was like watching from the top, looking down.
That's what I'm
bruv, man.
saying. So it's a cage.
Yeah.
It's a full-on brother. You lot was doing UFC before UFC. Get the fuck out, man.
Hella
What's wrong
fights.
with you lot,
Our
man?
school, you see what it is? You had to fight in tennis.
Had to fight, man. Even though, you had
It's
to,
all
man.
boys, isn't it? Like, everyone wants to be the baddest. Like, any little thing
Everyone want to be top dog.
after school. That's all it is. After school, innit? Straight.
Yeah,
Fight.
saying
it
3
must have
o'clock.
been. Yeah, it must have been
By
mad
the
in
bus
there
stop.
for that, man.
If it's real heated and it's in the classroom, then right,
Yeah.
definite fight after school. But it got like that a lot still.
I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there, bro. It's too much
Every
boys,
day
man.
Still.
I'm glad I never went to an all boys school. So see, like who would you say the fans see the standout member of RSGs?
Stand out.
Yeah, you know that they've always got that
Yeah,
one in the
yeah,
group.
they got Ardot, definitely.
Ardot, yeah, RA.
Yeah, Ardot,
Yeah.
definitely.
Big up
Me,
RA, man.
they all know me anyway. Everyone who says Roadside, they say right, Elms, Ardot.
Nah, you're hard, man. Come on, brother, man.
Then as well. Diggers as well. Like, it's
That's
mad.
what I'm trying to
that's a
say.
mad
You can't
thing.
even
Yeah.
say
All the
you know what I'm
mandem.
saying? All the mandem's hard.
You see what I'm saying?
All the
Man
mandem's
used
hard.
to have
All the
full-blown arguments about this. Like,
Yeah,
right,
all
who's
the
cold?
mandem's hard.
And
I
it
like
was-
Dan Diggers as well.
Yeah.
Diggers got flow. He's the
Yeah.
flow god. That man used to always
yeah,
say,
yeah.
Diggers is the one with the flows. Like,
Yeah.
Can't fuck with Diggers on his flows. I'm like, yo, gee, your flows are mad.
Yeah, now we need to see more RSG though,
We do,
definitely,
man.
man.
But you know what's mad? I never used to think I was that great back in the days. I used to think I weren't up there with the mandem that much. Until I started
Nah,
to
man,
listen
you're up
back.
there, man.
But until I started to listen back, I'm like, wow.
Definitely
Me
up there because
personally,
you put out a solo tape, bro.
Even that freestyle he done for us,
Oh,
like
come on,
that
man.
3Smoke freestyle, you know what I'm
see when they
saying?
hear
It's
that,
definitely up
that's
there, bro.
mad.
You know what I'm saying? And even it's not like you stayed the same, you're getting better and better. That's the thing with our generation. Everyone's getting better and better because remember, we was just learning this shit.
Yeah.
Niggas, come on, man, we wasn't doing this, man. I didn't think I was going to be doing this shit.
No way.
But
I
that's
never
what-
thought man was going to be a rapper, bro, man. What the hell is that, man? You know?
That was last of man's this.
That was the last, but it happened, didn't it? Man embraced it though and loved it, and it definitely took man off the roads and all that sort of stuff there. Man's focus turned it in a different direction, positive direction. But yeah, man didn't think man was gonna be no rapper, man. That was the last. That's the last result, man. thought man
Made a
was
big
gonna do, man.
impact to the game, man. Like, all of us. Like,
What was your
Yeah, no, of
personal
course.
favorite song that you made? Your personal favorite. That's from your solo tape to the albums with the rest of the RSG members.
one of the best ones I like, Rider Music. Me, Den, and Ardot, Diggers.
Brother,
That's one of my favourite tracks of all. Like,
That one still gets played on my YouTube.
You got a video for that?
Some streets incarcerated, man.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite tracks.
Yeah, you do the hook. Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, it's in my head. It's in my head.
My phone phantom, then late at night, like, listen to this hook.
Yeah.
Like certified riders for life with rider music. That was it.
But even that tune, man had big arguments about that because all of you went in. But then for me, then was cold.
Yeah, it's Phantom was cold.
He spun it. To me, I feel like he spun everyone still.
Yeah, we have them arguments still.
RA gave us that was the introduction to RA. Then he came out with the freestyle, and it was a mess from there still.
Oh, those freestyles crazy.
It's stupid.
That track, my solo, I think I done Run Up by myself first before the man got on it. Another track, it's a freestyle. I can't remember what it's called, bro.
So what do you think of what RA is doing now?
I love that, game? Man.
Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like, man's pioneers in the game, even icons. Like, you see what it is? Like, you wouldn't expect it, but I love what he's doing because he's just stepping on them and he's been away for a minute. So what it is, like, it's not a catch-up thing, but it's like
they have to catch up with him now.
Yeah, he's got a, how can I say, he's like he's a new artist, but he's not.
He's not, yeah.
The fans are all different now.
Yeah, of course they are.
Like,
yeah.
It's young kids, innit? They're like, bro, who's he? Like, who are you lot?
But that's a good thing because then when they say who's he, it goes back to what's on YouTube,
research,
you get it. So they do the research.
All those things, I love what he's doing still. It's a mad thing. It's what we need to do, to step on them.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Everyone has to be going in it. The whole brand, you know what I'm saying? The whole RSG brand, everyone's got to be on gold time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely what needs to happen, bro, man.
Do you have any business ventures that people don't know about, or any business ventures that are coming up that you've been thinking of?
Really, right now, I'm just trying to focus on, obviously, you see what it is, I got my daughter now, innit?
Okay.
Obviously, man's a full-time daddy.
Come on back. Congrats. I need a double. And I need another sound.
And obviously,
you understand?
I do like wood flooring and all them things. You still gotta have trades.
Come on.
And these things, but at the same time, yeah, man, just trying to just promote this music now. I'm just gonna go full throttle now. But there's still lanes for us in it.
Come on.
And even if we do music now, like big up Logan again, like he always tells man just step on them.
Was there a time when you thought there wasn't a lane for you still?
Yeah, bare times.
Did you think you was too old?
Yeah, like you just think, right, times have changed now, innit? But
no, do you know that? No, like
it's mad.
No young boy can't tell me that sort of talk, bro. You can't tell me that, bruv, man.
Bro, I hear what you're saying, but you just think that, bro, how much tracks come out. Remember, there's a new artist born every day.
Every day.
By the minute.
And the music's changed, so it's not like man does drill.
Yeah.
Man don't do drill.
But it's different though. You can do drill.
I can do drill. Yeah. I've got a couple drill tracks
There's certain artists that can't do what you do most probably. These new ones, you know what I'm saying? Because they just come up doing one style of music. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like man's trying to
diss them or take down anything from them. It's just, you know.
Yeah. Man can't do what we do. But they got their own style, but from what the era we're coming from, and we can still be relevant now. That's still a blessing as well, Carl.
Yeah, no, of course it is.
Like all big artists is like will come up to man like, right, yeah, respect to you, like it's mad, it's crazy still.
No, that's
and they listen to man to come up.
Yeah, no, that's that. So, that's what they're supposed to do. From when they show the love and the appreciation, even though they don't have to, it just goes a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you know, you done something right while you was doing this music shit, and then hopefully they can do something right. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro, man. Exactly what it is.
Word.
Yeah, man's not too old. You mad, man. Man just give him some more intelligent bars and some jewels and
some growth and development. You know what I'm saying? Some GD shit, some real GD shit.
Facts.
Growth and development, man. That's all it is, bro, man. Because at the end of the day, they need education. They can't be educating themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like them just teaching each other. They're young, bro. They ain't even lived life. They ain't even got life experiences to be, you know what I'm saying? They can't be speaking for us. So there has to be generations of music, innit? It
has to be.
Facts.
It has to be, man. It's generational. And that's what I think rap's going to be more like as well now, because you got like us, might be listening to a Jada. He's older than us, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? We're not saying Jada's too old. We're still listening. So you might have someone, you know what I'm saying? So rap's getting that longevity now. Before, man would say, nah, he's old, man. He's 40, he's 50, he's good. He's what? But now, it's getting that rock star kind of thing where you can be a bit longer, I reckon, anyway.
Yeah, you can, man. Lifeline's long, it's stretched out.
Yeah, no, it's stretched out, bro, man. Because you can just tour
that's-
your old stuff if you've had old hits and stuff like that. There's things you can do, or you can just try and. I say Jada's a good artist that you'll see all these young boys because they know he's hot with the pen. They call him up for a 16.
You got to think about other genres like pop stars and that. They're all 55. Like,
Thank you.
Take that and all these things. Like them man, they look at the quick now.
Yeah. If this is what
Like,
you
it's
do
crazy.
and it's music and that's your job, then just do it innit, and do it to the fullest, man.
Come on, man. So right now, it's just full energy.
So what's your worst experience through the whole of this process, you'd say? Worst experience in the game, doing music?
One
And then
time-
the street one
it's
as well.
peak still. one time we went, I think, where was it? Swindon. Sidewinder rave. Titch told man to come there. And this is like our break now again. Like we're gonna be on stage with all Wiley, everyone's there, and Road Deep, their whole camp's there, we're there, everything. Boom now. 2-2s, just before we're about to go on stage, I think someone put a camera in front of the man them and said the spit some freestyle quickly, innit?
Yeah.
So the man then spitting, and then two of the Road Deep man them try to jump in front of the camera. Like, raw deep, but obviously, you know what man's about. So man's like, raw, like, anyone would have done it, it would have been peak. But you just, man spitting mid bars, and you just jumped in front of man and said, raw deep. That's a disrespect.
Disrespect.
You see what I'm saying? So,
Especially coming from the jungle.
it's nuts.
Disrespect.
That's a mad
But
disrespect.
the rave was peak, cause we're in country, and this rave, I'm thinking, why has everyone got baddies on in the rave? Like, we're way out of our zone. Like, it's peak. So that happened, and then there was a little argument, tear. So boom, the man then ran back into the middle of the rave where the rest of the man then were. Because I wasn't even there at the time when that happened. I was in the middle of the rave, just chilling. The man then said, right, he just kicked off of a couple artists. I don't want to say the artists. It's peak still, but it was a couple Road Deep man then. But then by the time we can say, right, where are they? They're coming towards man. It's crazy still. Yeah, they were confident.
Yeah,
they were confident still. But then obviously the confidence popped down straight away after certain things happened. And then the grave got gassed. It was all
got
mad.
diluted quickly.
It was mad. But then it popped man down. It was one of one's worst experiences because that was our breakthrough. Because if we'd done that successfully, we would have been booked for more of them kind of events.
So everybody looked at you lot like you lot was the
That we was
bullies
the
and
bad,
the bad
guy.
guys.
Yeah, so I'm saying, because
yeah.
we've locked off the rave now. But that was meant to happen because you lot just tried to violate man backstage. You lot done it smart. It's like it was all like part of a plan or something. And that kind of popped man down. So on the way back on the motorway, man's phoning coupled it up like Wiley and that, like, raw. Man, your man then violated man, you know. Like, raw. He's like, raw, them man are living just like you lot. So I can't even get involved. And So that kind of messed man up, fam, in a big way. Because we never got booked for them raves after that.
again.
Yeah, again, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing about when someone from the south side does something, it's like an
It's
engine.
like
to the road
tarnished.
side.
It's
Yeah,
tarnished.
Like
That's
or
it.
something
Like,
that.
there's no coming back unless you proper make it. Like, but other than that, they didn't want to book man again. I wasn't getting that bird call to do things as how it was before. So I'm saying, then Titch went jail after that, and that was man's bro from over there. He got the life. So that was like, right, who's man gonna fall to go over there? It's nuts, fam. Other than that, worst experiences, man, it really. I was on radio as well. Radio one time, I had a little madness.
I was live there.
It was kind of live there because we were spitting, but it was where the radio station was. It was like a nitty's house. It was nuts. It was way back. Remember them days there, fam?
Thank you.
Them times there. It's like for man to find somewhere to put a radio station is a serious thing with the aerial. And all
Pirate
that shit.
radio played
it
a
was
big
mad.
deal in the UK scene. You know?
So it was like in a some little nitty nat's house. Obviously, the man who run the yard was like a little yard man. So he must have come in there with some next youth with some long jacket on. And it's like, bro, who's this? We're spitting bars, but he just walking past, but it's just loose, innit? Man said, "Right, you good?" And as soon as man said you're good, he just like, boom, backed up the thing, red tear.
Yeah.
Like, it was real life.
Like that,
Yeah, straight like, right. But he had some, now I'm realizing he wasn't even in the yard, he was like a Bayesian, like, right, you know who I am, boy, and all these hypes. I was like, right. So it was like a little standoff thing. And man didn't even have it, it was loose. It was mad, fam. So man had to like, just back, like, tech that. Obviously, rallied back, you get me? It is what it is, but that time there, it was a bad experience because it was live on air. It could have
that's nuts.
It could have went pear-shaped. You see what I'm saying, fam?
Nah,
Anything,
could've,
shots
man.
could have flyed. Like,
Especially if you say there's some Beja, but he just start
Yeah,
speaking
like he
that
was
language.
fresh.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't
Just
understanding that
land.
shit there, man.
he just landed.
You ain't understanding that shit,
Yeah.
bro. When he just starts squeezing off. So
This was the rage.
I never dissed them off, man. Not me, bro. I wouldn't do such a thing, bro, man.
But other than that, though, man, ain't really had no
you.
bad experiences like forgetting bars or none of them take their life on the air or that. That's why I think
That's because you don't practice, man. That's
practice.
why. Yeah.
The radio, he done so much for man.
It would do, bro, man. So you can write bars quick and you can perform it quick. You remember it quick because you'll go over it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's locked in the memory bank. Yeah, you're good. That's how man come up, man. That's how you do it, man.
It come to a stage like even if all the men don't even turn up for radio one of the men could do it by themselves. Like an hour straight.
That's even my next question. Like being in a group, who had the biggest ego, and is it hard getting everyone together, being on time?
It's hard getting everyone together, but radio used to always get there. Not every week was all the man them at once. Things were happening, innit? Like not everyone could get there, but it weren't really a problem then because it was like, right, yeah, I can spit more bars this week. Mad tick. So it was hard. Like it was hard, but you could practice for yourself. Obviously, with all the man in there, you might have a bar that you might not want to spit live on air this week because you might fuck up or something. So when you're by yourself on radio, you can just practice and practice your hosting skills as well. It's not just spitting bars for a straight hour.
Yeah, you gotta be hosting. Yeah.
So I'm saying you gotta interact with the fans.
Would you say you're a master of ceremony?
100% still.
You're mics, man. Proper mics.
And one thing the man used to always do to me, they used to always say like, like when we have interviews or, right, Elms, go first.
Yeah.
Or we go on a set. If you notice in all the sets, like the one extra sets, the Logans, I will go, right, Elms, set it. Like, because I had that, like I will set it, innit? Get the man them hyped and say, boom, come. Confidence.
That's because you went to a boys' school.
I'm telling you, fam.
You gotta speak up.
You gotta speak up.
Yeah.
You gotta be about it still.
Yeah, you gotta speak up, bro.
And you can see the man them getting gassed off of your energy, and it's good to see. Like, but not everyone's confident. They got lyrics, but it's projecting it.
Yeah, of course. It's confidence. Yeah.
So when you start seeing one of your brethren like, you just flying out pure bars and that, you're gonna want to get a piece of that, man. That's how I found it still. Yeah, man, I used to always talk up, man, all the time. Sets. It's crazy. Man had me as that guy, fam.
Who?
They had me as that guy, man. I'm telling you, setting it all the time.
Did he give me how did he get his name, Elmz?
No.
Yeah.
He proper tried to curve that one.
It's mad. It's a remix. It's a remix
Yeah.
still. Well, it is obviously like the man used to call me Fudge, innit? But I'm like, obviously Fudge is big, bro. He's big cousin, innit? Like, obviously now,
Bro, man.
Big up.
But when I first heard it in school, I'm like, who's that? I don't know him as Fudge. Like, obviously I'm young then, innit? Man's like, right, little Fudge. So I'm like, oh, whatever, man. I realised it was my cousin, innit? So I'm like, cool. So I ran with it for a bit, but I liked it, but obviously I'm my own person, innit? So I said, rah, I was causing a bit of trouble, like, I was a naughty guy, innit? So I said, I'm a bit of a nightmare. That's what Bear the Man used to say, I'm a bit of a nightmare. So I said, all right, cool. I'll keep the Fudge, but I want to, like, Elm Street Fudge. But at first, I was like, Elmer Fudge shotgun holder. Like, that's how it used to be, because the cartoon guy. You get me, fam? So I remixed it. Like, boom, Elm Street Fudge. It's all three things.
Nah,
It's mad.
He was on Bugs Bunny.
My man was a bad boy. My man was a
like,
bad boy. He was definitely on joints, man.
He was
so
on
I just
joints.
remixed three names, like the Elmer Fudge. But I said, right, Elm Street Fudge, innit? Like the nightmare with the Elm Street. And then, that's how it came. That's how it was, because man used to say Fudge before that.
That's sick.
So I just remixed it like that, like, right, Elm Street, Elms ST.
Yeah, nah, it definitely works, man.
It's mad still, so I got the name, bro.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you for coming down, man. Definitely, man.
No,
on,
thank
man. It's
you,
been a
man.
pleasure,
Thank you, man.
Come on, bro, man.
Big up yourself, Elms, man. Big up the whole
You got any more
RSGs.
questions for him?
Nah, man, no, mash up, man.
Sure.
Let's do it.
What do you mean you mash up,
Man,
man?
I'm sipping.
You gotta be doing your job. You got any more questions for my
Brother,
brother?
do you have any more questions, bro?
I've asked loads of questions.
Brother,
I'm
Jeez.
always
He
the
has-
host.
he has-
I'm
he has
always
still.
the host.
Open your eyes and
I'm
talk
always
to
the
me,
host.
bro.
I'm always the
You're
host.
looking like a Martian, man. Yeah? I'm on top form, you know. Top tier. Elite. You understand?
Yeah, so tell them again, what's the new single out? Run Up, yeah?
Yeah.
Run
And they
Up,
can
Run
get that
Up.
on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look out for some new music coming from RSG, new music coming from Elms, you know what I'm saying? This has been another episode of 3Smoke. I am your host, Millie Wynn, you know what I'm saying? This is episode 12, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with my co-host.
Come on, Big Jabba Jones from the South Side, the people them's champ, never so proclaimed. They gave me that name, you understand?
Jeez.
And this has been
Another episode of 3Smoke, 3Smoke, 3Smoke.
Free Smoke. Boss.
Tell him I'm straight, I'm talking things. Tell him I'm straight, we talking things on things on things on things. With my bands, don't need new friends. Can't see no lands. Yeah, bitch, we screaming out. Free Smoke, I'm giving out.